Good day to our viewing audience, and once again we want to welcome you to our Community Outreach Update Show. Today we welcome two of our outstanding administrators here at MCC, Mrs. Teresa Sturris, who is Vice President for Academic Affairs, and Dr. John Selman. He is Vice President of Student Services. Mrs. Sturris and Dr. Selman shall share with us some ideas and let us know how things are going on our campus. They shared with us last year, so we want to give you a little updated information this year. And last time we learned that Mrs. Sturris has been with MCC over 11 years, and in that time she's been very active in the creation of academic master plan, the enrollment management plan, and 2 strategic plans. She works in many areas of the secondary institutions on issues involving student success. Her colleague, Dr. Selman, has been with us for over 5 years, and he's been active in developing strategies for student retention and safety for the college. These are just a few of the duties that our 2 administrators are responsible for, so we're anxious today to hear what each of our guests has to tell us. And we're just so happy to have their experience working for the benefit of you, our students, and for our community here at MCC. Welcome to you both, and thank you for coming and making time for us to share with our students. I'm sure I did not do your credentials any full justice, but during this time we'll learn just how well versed you are on each of your duties. May I call you by your first names?
Oh, please.
Yes.
Thank you. We'll start with VP Sturris, who is the Vice President for Academic Affairs. How has the dynamics of academic affairs changed over the past year?
I think in academic affairs, and really all around campus, I think John can attest to this too, there's a lot of excitement over the building projects. We've just finished the Science Center. We're working on the Downtown Center, which will have our applied technology and entrepreneurship, experiential learning in there, and our healthcare facility with the Lakeshore Fitness Center and our fitness center here on campus, and then the new building of our arts facility. So I think there's a lot of excitement around those areas.
Yes, if you're walking the hallways, you can hear the buzzing. So what are the short-term and long-term goals right now for your area?
Well, getting the buildings built, of course, are our short-term goals. For academic affairs, I know we're interested in more healthcare programs, and we've introduced 2 new ones this year, which we can talk about a little bit later on. And I think that we're just going to continue to look at ways in which we can serve our community through academic programming.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, Teresa, we discussed a little bit last time about your building relationships with K-12 partners and as well as our off-site locations. Can you tell me if there has been any additional work in those areas, anything to update us about that?
Sure, just to refresh your memory on this, we do have off-campus facilities. We have 3 areas in Newaygo County. We have Newaygo Center East, which is in the city of Newaygo. It's right across from Newaygo Middle School. We offer classes at Quest, and then we just have a new office and facility at the Educational Service Center in Fremont of NC RESA. So we're really excited about that. We offer classes in Coopersville, and we have our Grand Haven location, and we've added Holland to our area, where we've started a early college in southern Ottawa County as well. Getting more and more community members in there, as well as high school students, dual enrollment, and also then more early college students.
Awesome. Now, can you just tell me just a little bit, what are the benefits to our students with having all these available to them?
I think one of the major benefits is that transportation is an issue for a lot of our students, especially our students that are coming from areas where there's not a community college around and there's not a mass transit system around. And so we're able to take the courses with very highly qualified faculty members. Many of our full-time faculty members teach at these centers, as well as wonderful part-time faculty that we have teaching at these centers. and take them right to the neighborhoods in which where the students are. And so they might not be able to get their full degree at all of these locations. 2 locations they can. They can get the Associates of Science and Arts at NC RESA and also at Grand Haven, but they're able to get a lot of their coursework done through that area. And then once they decide what they want to major in, they can come to campus.
Oh, now that is really good to hear. So what I hear is that we're taking the community to the community.
Absolutely.
It's good. So now, how has these developments helped meet the vision and the mission of the college?
Well, I think that we're always looking for areas in which we can do outreach to the community, and always looking for ways in which to help students meet their goals. We want them to succeed in college, and so all of our college services are available to students at their off-campus locations. And I think we're also promoting lifelong learning, because we are getting people from the community who just might want to refresh their skills in accounting or business or entrepreneurship, taking some of these courses.
Well, wonderful. What can we expect to see happen in the immediate future? Are we planning any other collaborations, or is anything in the works?
We're always looking for new collaborations. We have an area in academic affairs, business and industry training, which does outreach to businesses. And many of the businesses work and partner with us on new degrees, new programs, bringing their students here. We bring faculty to their locations to do business and industry training. So I think that's a real good part of it. Another thing to keep in mind, though, is some of our new activities also encourage people to try new things. We have a wonderful undergraduate research program here that was just started by Darren Matoney a couple years ago, and it's really developing. And in addition to that, we also have opportunities for students to learn in many ways. We have lecture series, we have experiential learning, and so there's many different opportunities for students.
Well, a lot of things are happening. And I heard you mention Darren. We'll be speaking with Darren next week, and he'll be bringing us up to speed about the new science area and some of the things that he's working with. Now, we've had a few retirees of our full-time instructors, and I'm still hearing the buzzword that the instructors are carrying. How has the dynamics for the faculty changed?
Do you know, I don't think they've changed that much, because we have such a wonderful faculty. We are so fortunate to have the faculty that we have teaching here. They all care, even the new ones coming in, bring different ideas, and we're just very fortunate to have who we have teaching here.
Wonderful. Now, we spoke with our esteemed president just a few weeks ago, and he shared with us some information on the many projects and the new renovations that are taking place, and I heard you mention it in your beginning talk. So what does and what is your responsibilities in making all of this happen?
Well, John and I work very closely together with the architects and do the planning. We work with the faculty members. We work with just about everybody in trying to make these things happen. We're directly involved in all of the building projects.
Oh, well, that's good. So we have both of you involved, and we'll be hearing from Dr. Selman in just a few minutes. I have one question. You mentioned the healthcare programs, and I think a wonderful transition has happened where some of our interested students can now receive some funding to help them to take. Can you, I'll be talking with Pam a little bit later this week, but I just want to hear, what is your take on that?
Well, we have 2 new programs. We have the Healthcare Support Assistant Certificate, and that is a certificate that has the CNA embedded in it. So as part, if you get the whole certificate, you also get your CNA.
Wonderful.
And so, and it is fully financially aid eligible. The other one that we are starting in the winter is a new medical assistant program. And again, that's another 1-year certificate program that combines the clerical piece with the clinical piece, and it's one of the most sought after careers and hot jobs here in Muskegon County.
And will that be covered under financial aid as well?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow, good news, good news. Now time is moving on, so let me just get to a couple more things, and then Dr. Stelman, we're going to have you talk with us. How does this satisfy the need? We talked a little bit about financial aid satisfy. You talked a little bit about Hot Jobs Connect. What satisfaction can the students really take to an employer and say they can get from these programs?
Oh, well, high quality instruction and experience in the clinical piece of it as well. I think that the employers will be very pleased with the students graduating from our programs.
Wonderful, because we do it, you know, it's under the healthcare, and we have one of the best LPN programs in the state of Michigan.
Absolutely, RN too.
Yes, so you know, that makes it all complete. Okay, well, we're thinking about the downtown presence. A lot has been said that we're down there to make a difference. I think that's the way that we want to put it. And Dr. Nesbitt has shared with us about the renovations, everything else, but how do you feel that our presence downtown, what will that do for Muskegon County?
I think when you have a place that's going to attract more people downtown, then you start to see other businesses pop up as well. So the students that go downtown might want to stop and get something to eat. And so you'll see other businesses thrive. And the students that are down there using our Lakeshore Fitness Center or our new Applied Technology Entrepreneur Center, they all might need to get other types of services downtown, and I think you'll see businesses starting to pick up as well downtown.
Well, great. Now, do you have a projected date that this will be all ready for the students?
Well, the Lakeshore Fitness Center is available now. Students and faculty, staff, community members can sign up for that, and I think Dr. Selman can probably tell you more about that. But Downtown Center, we're looking at sometime in 2017.
Oh, great. Well, we've been talking with our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Teresa Sturris, and we are so pleased to have her here and now and how we are embracing the community that's in our name. So she's got a wonderful team working for her, and we really appreciate you. And Dr. Selman, you've been quiet, but now it's time for us to hear a little bit about so some of those same questions will be yours. And I think I want to start off, though. I want to hear what you think about the downtown presence.
It's huge in the sense that the economic impact that Teresa talked about, the residual effect that we will have with students being in town and downtown. And I think the programs that we'll have down there will just be significant for this community as we continue to reach out for meeting the needs of employers in the downtown area and beyond and in this region. So it's just exciting.
Wonderful. Well, we're over the midpoint of another semester, and I realize it's full speed ahead in registration, getting ready for January already. But I want you to tell our viewers about the dynamics of the college and how that has changed for your area, and what has many of the departments, what's made them so successful?
Well, it's a commitment to student success. We're committed to student success. We're building for the future, and we talk about that all the time, but we're building for the future by way of our programs, our facilities, and our services. And I think those things are quite significant in terms of the dynamics that are changing. There's a focus on enhancing our safety and security on this college campus, as it is around the country. And like I said, just building and the student success piece is incredibly important because access has always been available for students since the 70s, but completion is an issue, and we're trying to get students complete today, and that's what our student success and completion agenda is about, getting students complete, getting them into the workplace, or getting them to transition to a four-year institution. So that's our focus, and we can never forget teaching and learning. That is our focus and our goal, student success.
That's great. Now, what about your short-term and long-term goals for your area?
We're focusing on success and completion. And the short-term goals are the strategies to get there each year that will get you from fall to winter and from winter to next fall, and then get you complete. And so that's our focus, and all our strategies are built around getting students complete. And that, like I said, that's our focus, our goal. We want every student to have a good experience with us and to get complete with what they started, or complete what they started with us. So.
Well, I'm going to jump a little bit because you mentioned something that is a part of our questions today. Last year, your office initiated the Start, Stay, Succeed program. Has this initiative been successful?
Well, Start, Stay, and Succeed is a phrase we use, but it's all about the completion agenda that's beneath that. We want students to start, to stay, and succeed. And we're doing that through our completion agenda with the different initiatives that we have to support a concept like Start, Stay, and Succeed. And so conceptually, that's what we talk about, Start, Stay, and Succeed. That's how we're branding ourselves. But the things that make that a reality are our success and completion agenda initiatives that we have. So.
Well, great. Now, I know there's budgetary constraints on everyone. So can you tell me, what can you say to the students and parents to ease their mind about coming to MCC, even though there are budgetary constraints? I haven't seen anything, what I want to get at is I haven't seen anything lacking. So what can we say to them right now?
Well, you know, to parents and the students, we have a quality education that's affordable. And it's been affordable. Regionally, we have one of the lowest tuitions, and we are sensitive to the tuition costs. And so we intentionally keep our tuition low and I think an affordable. But quality instruction, building for the future, staying committed, creating operational efficiencies where we can to lower our costs, our operational costs, and to put more money into the students and the programs and the facilities that will last for a very, very long time.
Wonderful. Now, there's a couple of buzzwords that we've heard for some time, and it's called dual enrollment and Muskegon Promise.
Well, dual enrollment students, obviously in high school, can take college courses, and that opportunity is available for all the students here in Michigan as it relates to dual enrollment, and they can take a number of courses. What they probably should do is meet with their high school counselor and get an understanding of where they are in their programs and what's available for them to take related to college courses. We also have information on our website as well, but dual enroll is a great opportunity to start early. And today we look at dual enrollment early college as a natural part of the educational experience for students. So students starting early. A lot of students are getting a number of credits done in high school, and to the point where some are graduating in high school. Tremendous advantage for in terms of cost and in terms of getting a head start on their educational journey. So it's incredible. And the Promise is a way to pay for it. It's a commitment made by the Muskegon Area Promise Group through the ISD. They put together, by way of the state, some money to support students here that want to attend Muskegon Community College or Baker to the equivalent of an associate's degree. And students have to have a 3.5 GPA and live in the county. And there's probably about 3 schools that will start in January. Muskegon Heights, Muskegon, and Holton will start with us.
Wow.
And students from those schools, we got about 13 that are targeted. But then starting next fall, all the schools here in Muskegon County related to the ISD will actually be involved with the Promise dollars and scholarships. So students that are doing well academically, there is a commitment that you work hard, you get good grades, you'll be rewarded by getting additional dollars to go to college to pay your tuition.
So the old verbiage that says hard work comes with good pay? Is that still holds true today?
That's consistent with this initiative. So,
yes. Well, when we spoke with the president, he gave us some great assurances about the safety of our college, and in lieu of the tragedies that have been happening throughout the country in community college and universities. And I know that that's one of your primary goals and job duties. Can you share with us the safety? Where are we on safety?
Well, we feel safe. Obviously, you can't say that someone will be protected 100%, but safety and security is one of our biggest responsibilities here at the college, and we take it serious. We have a team of about 72 individuals that work on our safety initiatives. We have about 4 major components related to safety. And we work on them every week, and we talk about them every week. We're not oblivious to what's happening nationally, and we focus on it, and we got some individuals that think strategically around safety and security, and our focus this year is across the college is enhancing the culture of safety and security here for Muskegon Community College on the campus and at our locations. So, and we're doing a number of things. I can go into a bunch, but just people need to know that we think about safety and security every day, and we're doing something about it on a daily basis. We think about it, and there are certain things that we implement. We have panic buttons, we have PA systems, we have people assigned to various tasks, we have training to go along to support some of our initiatives. So I think we're doing as well as any institution as it relates to safety and security here on this campus and our location. So, so I feel safe, and we want others to feel safe too. We want our public, our students, our faculty and staff to feel safe.
Yes.
And we know that one of the most effective characteristics of a good school is safety. You've got to be concerned about safety, and we are.
I commend you, and I commend the administration. I've been here 25 and a half years, and I've always felt safe coming to campus. So I can assure the public as well that I know that the administration here is doing whatever's needed to be done. We are excited. I hear good things about another project. It's called Project Justice for All. I don't know very much about this, but I hear that is a really good program. Can you just touch a little bit on that, exactly what it is?
Well, Justice for All is a conversation about being safe and secure and understanding your rights and your responsibilities. And so we took an opportunity to engage our students in a series of workshops, about 4, and it's about understanding your bias, understanding your rights. And so we've had about 3 sessions, and about 100 students have attended the sessions, and some community folks, but we just simply talk about understanding your rights and how to be safe. And if you're going to work and live in this environment, you got to understand the environment, how to interact in it, and some of that's related to knowing your rights and responsibilities. So, it's a series of forums that we engage our students in conversation. We have expert panelists that talk about these issues, and we've had police chiefs here, prosecutors, ACLU folks talking to our students and engaging them and helping them understand, that they have rights, but they also have a degree of responsibility that goes with those rights, and that they need to understand both and how they work together.
Well, it's good. That's good. The conversation.
Yep.
Okay. And I just wanted to, I want to revert just a little bit, and I know I didn't have this question, but I'm sure VP Sturz can answer this for me. I think that some things are being done to offer some diversity in the future. So we talk about Justice for All. Can you just a little bit tell us about what is our prospect for offering diverse conversations in the future?
Well, we're looking at a lot of different ways in which we can provide more diversity in our courses and diversity in our extension centers. And so there's just a lot of things out there that we're currently working on, and hope to have, and some of them have already been implemented. We have a 1-credit class on understanding your bias, and there's just more to come.
Awesome, that's great. Well, you have about 1 minute apiece. And scenario. I am bringing my son in for the very first time, and my dad and I are interested in, he's finishing high school, and I want you to sell me MCC.
So I think some of the things we said earlier, that we have quality instruction. We have over 80 programs to help you meet your needs. We're affordable. It's a great place to be. We have some of the best teaching and learning environment that you can ask for as a parent, and the free parking, the free counseling. We have the whole package, and we have the support services that will help you get there. And we talk about completion. We have programs, support programs, and academic programs, and student support programs that can help you get to completion. And so you're going to get complete if you come here to focus.
All right.
And I'm going to agree with everything he said, but I'd like to also add that that our courses we have very caring faculty members here and very caring staff to work with students, but we provide the same academic rigor that they would find at any four-year institution, only we're less expensive than they are. And so for students who are concerned about the big, huge debt that they might end up after 4 years, this is a wonderful place to start and to stay and to succeed so that they can transfer to the four-year institution. But it's also a place where if they were ready to go to work, they can get a certificate or a 2-year applied science associate's degree and head right into the workforce.
Awesome. I'm said easy on my pocketbook. I mean, that makes good sense.
Things are good here. They really are. Things are good here, and it's a great time to be a Jayhawk.
There you go. There you go. Well, we're almost out of time, and we just want to take this opportunity to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to speak with us and to bring us up to date with the projects and the events that surrounding the everyday workings and environment of MCC. And if you want to learn more about our VPs and their areas, you can visit them online at www.muskegoncc.edu and look at administration. You will find each of one of them, Dr. John Selman listed, and Mrs. Teresa Sturris. And you can email them with any of your comments. Well, I'm almost out of time. It's time for me to say goodbye. You've been listening to Mary Ann Williams, CE Course Coordinator for Continuing Education. And once again, I enjoy you watching us on MCC TV 9, and I enjoy getting your comments. Let me hear from you. Email me at mary.williams@muskegoncc.edu. And if you think of community colleges, you think of Muskegon Community College, the best school on this side of the state of Michigan. Bye.